This is the St. Augustine National Cemetery. It's located in St. Augustine, Florida, and we're going to take a tour. The 1.4-acre cemetery is located on the grounds of the St. Francis Barracks, now the Florida National Guard headquarters. The first burials took place in 1828. They were soldiers who were stationed at St. Francis Barracks who were veterans of the Florida Indian Wars. In 1842, 3 coquina pyramids were erected to mark the end of the Second Seminole War. The pyramids are known as the Dade Monument, named after Major Francis Dade, who was killed in the Dade Massacre. Beneath the pyramids are located 1,468 soldiers who died during the Second Seminole War and are now buried in 3 mass vaults. Among those buried in the vaults are the 108 soldiers who died at the Dade Massacre on December 28, 1835, and nearly 1,300 other soldiers who were buried at temporary battle sites across Florida during the Second Seminole War. Here lie the bodies of the men who died in the Dade Massacre, December 28th, 1835. It started the Second Seminole War. Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address is memorialized here. The cemetery became a national cemetery in 1881. In 1893, a coquina wall was constructed to enclose the cemetery. The cemetery contains 2,788 interments and is closed to new burials. This 20-foot marble and coquina obelisk was dedicated in 1844 to commemorate the deaths of Major Dade and his command. This is the grave of General M.D. Hardin. He was born in 1837, passed away in 1923. This is the grave of J. Clifford R. Foster, born in 1873, died in 1928. He was Brigadier General of the Florida National Guard. This is the grave of Wilt M. Kirk. He was born in 1866, passed away in 1898. This is the grave of E.J. Dummett, born in 1826, passed away in 1855, from the famous Dummett family. This is the grave of Clarence S. Coe. He was a colonel, born in 1865, passed away in 1939. Each of these 2 graves is dedicated to 6 unknown Indians, and their graves are decorated with the American flag and painted rocks. This is the grave of Captain Thomas D. Maurice, born in 1836 and died in 1885. Many of the graves in this section of the cemetery are dedicated to unknown soldiers who died during the Indian Wars. This is the grave of H.F. Spitzingen, and I'm not familiar with this person, but he has multiple coins, which means some people remember him. This raised speaker's podium was built in 1940 and was designed in the Spanish colonial revival style. It features a Florida keystone lectern and stairs on either side. If you enjoyed this tour of the St. Augustine National Cemetery, please click like, subscribe to our channel, and we will see you on our next adventure.